How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption, and today, well, it's a good day. Yesterday during live stream, if you were on the live stream, if you caught it, thank you for joining the live stream. We hit 1,000 subs, which is fantastic. Very excited about that. So was the wife and kids, and I got lucky enough to get a cake. The wife made me a cake randomly and went out, and I was like, "Why are you going out?" She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Walmart." I was like, all right, groceries, you know how it is. And she ended up buying and making a cake. So that was pretty sweet. 1,000 subs. Thank you all very much. That was my first goal. I haven't actually set the next goals only because I'm not sure what it means to become a YouTube partner. That was the threshold, 4,000 watch hours, which I surpassed a while ago, and then 1,000 subs. So we've reached that, and I will show you. But this is what the next page looks for Contention Gaming. I've done the step 1, review partner program terms. I accepted all of it. It was a lot of reading, but I got through it. Then there was sign up for Google AdSense. That's done. And now it's step 3 for get reviewed. And that, as you can read, says we'll email you a decision usually within a month. So I imagine within a month, I'm going to see what it looks like on the other side. Once I see that, I'll be able to kind of gauge, okay, what do I need to accomplish next to see the next level of this channel, and go from there, really. Obviously, the goal would be, if there was nothing like this, the next goal would be 10,000 subs. That's just where my mind would go, is, multiply it, make it difficult, and enjoy the journey to get there. That's what goals are for, really. So that's what we're going to do. That's how it's going to go. I have no idea what it's going to look like on the other side. I'm excited to see, and I thank you again very much for hitting that sub button and the like button and watching my videos and leaving comments, joining the live stream, jumping into my Discord. It's all been very much appreciated. Thank you. It means a lot. Now, what are we going to do today? Let me get rid of this screen first. What we'll do is we'll jump through the intro, and then I will tell you what we're going to do this episode. And we're actually going to just jump through all 3 accounts. I'm going to give a rough timeline on when I'll be fighting and where, because we have lots of KvKs coming up. I'm in KvK right now, Strife of the 8. We're going to be fighting in about a week and a half. I imagine it'll be next weekend that level 4 pass is open. Hopefully they come out. I imagine they will. Or it'll be a boring, quick live stream of building flags. But we'll hope for the best. We'll hope they'll come fight, and we'll see how it goes. And then, of course, there's my 2396 account, which is finishing KvK 2 in a couple days, about a week. But then Light versus Dark is around the corner for that. And then there's 2563, which is my jumper account. KvK Season 1 is coming shortly, and we'll take a look at how to tell how long they're going to be from now, and then kind of plan that out. So let's get through the intro, and then we'll jump into the game. Here we go. Okay, first things first, is there any more clusters I can send my Richard YSG to? Oh yeah, there we go. I usually just send it there, cross my fingers. I've got lots of other things to do, like send out gem farmers as they come back, or jump into chats, because there's, of course, a lot of chats when you're dealing with territory and coalitions and all that fun stuff. So I burnt through my crystals. If you were on yesterday, I think I had like 10 million at one point. Burned through all of it. Just working on prerequisites right now, really. I want to get not marching orders, but call of arms up as high as possible before fighting, and keep pushing that, because I'm going to be doing field fighting, and everything up here now requires prerequisites. So I can't do any of this until I work my way up. I did take a little bit of a detour, and I'm going to work treaties to get more crystals from bastions. In the long term, that just makes sense. So I will push these up as high as I can, and the cost is really low. So I can hit it before I go to bed. I don't have many crystals right now, and then wake up and just start another one. I won't be buying any more bundles until the what is it called? Modern Warfare. I think that's the one it's called, when you unlock a pass, or 12 hours before the pass is about to open. And the great thing about it, which Hedgehog Madness talked about, was that you probably might even get triple value with this. So because we have the holiday event coming up in like 5 days, there's going to be recharge for that, most likely. I don't see why there wouldn't be. So I'm going to be able to buy the pass bundle most likely at the same time as this one. So I'm going to be able to get a lot of rewards for something like recharge, which I typically do anyways. And now it's like a double recharge because there's legendary sculptures, there's legendary material, there's crystals, there's speed ups, there's everything. Fantastic little bonus for something I'm going to buy no matter what. And then I'll be done with buying things for Crystal Tech, maybe Modern Warfare a couple times, but like a couple first bundles, the $5, $10, those small ones, just to help push along my tech. But it looks like, and if we go into, no, that's the wrong one. Let's go into Chronicles. So we didn't meet this one. We didn't have 30 Alliance Fortresses, which is totally fine. We have the Crusader camps opening up in about 7 hours. And then we'll be just waiting until passes. So I imagine the delay from here to passes will fall into not this weekend, but next weekend, the 18th, 19th, and 20th. I don't have exact dates yet because we need a couple more of these to finish before we can know exactly when it's going to happen. Or there's already a time frame out there and I just haven't seen it yet. So I promise you there will be a live stream when those passes open. Whether or not it's a long live stream with war or not, I honestly have no idea, and I don't think anybody knows except for Water Camp. So hey, if you're in Water Camp and you know something, shoot me a message. You probably won't, but hey, it's worth a shot. So that's next on this. This weekend, I'll be live streaming my Ark of Osiris match in S. That is 100% happening, and Super Value Bundle, Call of the Ancients is here, so that's how we know Ark is this weekend. So I will be live streaming that. I'll have other videos, of course, as things come up. As the holiday event comes up, I will 100% have videos on that. It doesn't look typical, and I don't think we're getting that second column for 7,000 gems, which is a huge bummer, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's what's happening on this account. We got a lot of things going on. There'll be lots of live streams, so definitely stay tuned for that. This is my main account with my best commanders. It's going to be a lot of fun. Herald will be finished, and I can show you that before we move to the next account. Herald will 100% be finished before this ends. I've got 612, and I only need about, 18 more. So I will 100% have this finished before we jump into any crazy field battles, which is going to be a lot of fun. Not sure if he's going behind Alex or Charles, but one or the other, he will be great. I do not have Pakal. Otherwise, it would be behind Pakal. Okay, let's jump over to the next account. Now, this one is at the tail end of KvK. It was a short-lived battle, but we definitely had a lot of fun. My longest live stream was 7.5 hours. That's the longest I've ever done. My next goal is 12 hours. I think I can accomplish that for the war in on my main account in 1937 for Strife of the Eight. But here we go. We've got 9 days left, 10 days left in Season 2 KvK. There is a break in between. I'm not sure how long that is now. I'm going to say 30 days. Maybe it's a little less. Maybe it's a little bit more. I'm going to say 30 days. And then we will be, in Eve of the Crusade again, and then getting into Light versus Dark and waiting for passes. So probably like a month and a half, 2 months before this account is fighting again, which isn't a terrible thing. I do need to actually burn AP soon, so I won't send out my farmers because I'll come back to this after I'm done recording. I do need time to work YSG. I don't have his last skill unlocked yet, but I am getting close. I am probably going to put him at 5511 and then work him slowly to finish. Reason being, Rage Restore. I think that's best because he's going behind Alex. So it would be nice to get 5115, but the odds of getting that aren't very high, and I don't want to get the Garrison skill, so I might as well go 5511 and then just keep working him over time. even at 5511 behind an expertise level 60 Alex, whose gear is going to be definitely better than this by the time the next Light versus Dark comes out. He is going to be a lot of fun in the runes. I think that's going to be great. Looking forward to that big time. So that's this account pretty much at the tail end. I don't know what else I can do with this account as for content, but as things like holiday events come up or, updates, and we can see things from this account that we might not be able to see from others, we'll definitely be back on to here. Okay, let's jump over to my free-to-play account in 2563. So this one, I wasn't exactly sure how long it took to get into KvK 1, but thankfully you can check. It's actually really quite easy to check. Again, man, I need to send out my farmers. Do we have a rally to join? Wow, we've got a couple rallies we could join, and they're all nice and close. Don't send T1. I did that earlier. It's embarrassing. Archers. Huh. Okay. Cool, man. I'll send archers. That's different. I imagine it'll pass because that guy's a dolphin for sure. If not, he's a whale. Okay. Send out quickly some farms. Anything on Alliance territory? No, but I do need more stone. It doesn't look like I need more stone, but if I go and I look at my wall, I need more stone. 100% need more stone. Trying to get this to CH24. That's my goal, to get Academy and CH24 before KvK. Shouldn't have an issue with it, but it's definitely a grind. 100% a grind. I don't even have the workshop yet at 23. I'm working all of them. So it's 100% going to be a grind, but we will get there. Okay. How do you tell when KvK is going to be? I'll do that after. You don't need to see that. If you zoom out and go to the globe, you can see your kingdom. So we are, what is this? 2, 4, we're 6, the 6th kingdom. And this is actually pretty unique. We used to have a star. So it's cool to see, and obviously worrisome at the same time, to see another kingdom jump in. I'm pretty sure it was 64 and 63 that had the stars, and now it's 68. Good to know. I wonder if somebody whaled up there or if a bunch of people migrated to that kingdom from another kingdom. I don't know, because you can still migrate within continent. I think it's stuck between continents. I don't think somebody from the region above us could migrate to this continent, but I could be wrong. But I do know people from these other kingdoms did come to our kingdom at one point in time. Okay, so how do you tell? So we're the 6th kingdom. If you go to Season 1 KvK, Lost Kingdom, and we just choose one. This one's unopened, so it's not going to help us. That's 12 days. This is 5 days. So this started 5 days, 4 hours ago. The 6th kingdom in it. How old are they? This is new. This is a new page. I've never seen this before, and I always look at this. So this is 100% new. Very cool. I did not know that they were changing this. Very cool. Same region, immigration. Yeah, that's what I meant by the same continent. So the 8 continents, 8 kingdoms you would fight in KvK. I consider that one continent. They call it a region. Fair enough. Okay, so the server age, so 2515 is 91 days old. And they are 5 days into Lost Kingdom, which means they had 6 days before that for Eve of the Crusade. So you're talking 11 days. So it was about 80 days old when it started Eve of the Crusade. So if we go back into here and we have 60 days, that means in 20 days we're going to see Eve of the Crusade. Close to, approximate, day, 2, 3 days different. Anyways, we're about 20 days away. This lines up perfectly. This means that as soon as I'm done all the war, or most of the war in my Strife of the 8 KvK on my main account, it's likely that once Eve of the Crusade starts, it'll be done. There may be war. We may be trapped in Zone 4. We may be trapping people in Zone 4. I have no idea what the outcome's going to be. It's total toss-up. But the great thing is that I'll be able to jump into this KvK right away. And the thing with KvK Season 1 is it's actually quite a bit longer. I think it's like 60, 65 days long, which is a pretty long time. Could be wrong. It could be even a little bit more than that. But the point is that once I'm at the tail end of that KvK, light versus dark in 2396 is going to start. So we're talking back to back to back KvKs with totally different accounts. We've got my main account in 1937 that I do spend a good amount of money on. You saw that in the live stream yesterday. That must have been 150, 200 bucks that I dropped. Not afraid to spend on that account. The account in 2396 has a couple things. I'm going to get monthly gem again during recharge. It's got looser and scroll. Other than that, I don't really buy much for it. This account in 2563 is free to play. So I'm going to have a very wide variety of gameplay and different perspectives to really give input into people when they ask questions. So I'm really liking this. I hope you guys can tell that I'm liking it. I hope you like it. If you do, again, hit the like and subscribe. We have so much more content coming. I am stoked. I'm looking forward to all the updates. I'm looking forward to new KvK maps in the future, like Desert Conquest, which I will 100% be doing next. No matter how I get there, I will make sure I get there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing the actual new updates for Crystal Tech in person with my own perspective on it. I'm looking forward to all of it. So, and new infantry commanders coming soon. Like, there is so much stuff coming. Very excited for it. And hopefully they fix and release the full version of the PC or Rise of Kingdoms, because if they could fix the chat, that would be fantastic. Besides that, it's great though. Okay, guys, thank you very much for checking out the video. I hope you stuck around the whole time. I hope you're as excited as I am. Probably not, but hopefully you are. And I look forward to seeing you guys in upcoming live streams. Drop a comment, jump into the Discord. Thank you guys very much. Until next time, have a good one. See you later.